Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining us for 2020's version of the Ignite Hope Gala. Thank you so very much for watching. I just wanted to, as I'm finishing up the editing here, I just wanted to prep you guys. You'll see a QR code here at the top of the screen. You'll see the Ignite Hope donate link there, ignitehope.online/donate. We thank you so much if you guys are able to partner with us financially this year. I hope you enjoy the show here. What we try to do each year at the gala, since I can't tell you face to face, is this is the time of the year where we begin where 90% of our fundraising comes in from now until the end of the year. And two ways you guys can partner with us, and monthly donors make ministry run. So if you guys can partner with us monthly, just $1 a day, that's what we call DADS, $1 a day donor. That would be awesome. If you could do $3 a day, that would be mega awesome. So it just goes up in levels of awesomeness. But if you guys are just kind of one-time donation people, we welcome that too. When you go to the donation link, there's a thing to check there for a one-time donation, and we appreciate that as well, because all of it makes us Ignite Hope run, and we're so thankful for you guys and what you do for us and how you supported us. And I hope during this event here, we've summed it down to 30 minutes, which is pretty good considering it's usually about an hour and a half. But it's packed. There's no downtime. You go from one story to the next, and we just did this live a couple nights ago, and the response was great. So join us. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you if you've already partnered with us and you just want to see what we're up to this year. You guys have made the difference and have made everything go, and you made us be able to be here for the families that need us when they're fostering and adopting. Thank you so much. I pray you have a blessed the rest of your year. Enjoy the show.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Derek Tennant, and I am so excited to be a part of today with Ignite Hope. You know, when Jeff and Jackie asked me to be a part, I was like, yes, man. I've been able to be friends with these guys since this started, and it's been so cool to see the way that God has used Ignite Hope and the way that you have an opportunity to connect tonight. I get to be your host today and hang out with you. I'm just so excited to be here and to celebrate with you guys. Okay. All right, friends, listen, now it's my opportunity to introduce you to your two new friends, David and Christy McCullough. David is the chairman of the board, and his wife, Christy, is the director of church development for Ignite Hope. And you're going to celebrate with them, man. Thank you, both of you, and welcome, David and Christy.
Hello, my name's David McCullough, and I'm the board chairman for Ignite Hope. And we're super excited to welcome you to tonight's fundraising event, Ignite Hope's 4th annual event and first ever house party.
And I'm Christy McCullough, David's wife, state director of church engagement. As adoptive parents, we know the importance of having a community that wraps around you when you take in a child from a hard place.
So tonight, join us for a few stories, a few laughs, and maybe even a few tears as we celebrate Ignite Hope and the work that we're doing in Georgia.
So let's get started.
Man, are you guys having a good time? I know I am. And what an opportunity we had to celebrate with Ignite Hope and children whose lives are going to be changed for the better and drastically. Parents whose lives are going to be changed because you're here today celebrating with Ignite Hope. So friends, now I get to introduce you to Dusty Elmore, the pastor of Journey Church. Churches are so vital in helping Ignite Hope to do what they do and to blessing these children and these families. So thank you, churches that are connecting, and please welcome Dusty, my friend.
Good evening. My name is Dusty Elmore, and I'm the lead minister of Journey Christian Church. Years ago, somebody posed the question, if your church ceased to exist in the community, would anybody notice and would anybody care? And the idea is, are you making such a difference in your community that it would be felt if your church was not there? And I so desperately want the question to be answered in the affirmative for our church. And so as we thought about planting a church in Woodstock, Georgia, one of the big questions on our minds was, what value can we add to our community? And when we were formulating our ministry plan, we were approached by Ignite Hope and the problem of children needing foster homes in Cherokee County and nationally became known to us. And we realized of all the social projects that we could take on, helping those who are in prison, the impoverished, the homeless, broken families, broken homes, things like that. We realized that if we got involved in this one area of helping children in the foster care system, caring for families in that position, caring for kids in that position, that would have an impact on all of society's ills. By doing this one thing, the effect that it can have on all the things that churches should be caring about, it covers it all. And so we are so thankful for Ignite Hope for helping us to crystallize our vision of the ministry that we could do in our community that could impact lives far beyond anything else we believe that we could be involved in. And so I would encourage any church that is considering a partnership with Ignite Hope, with a foster care ministry, as far as getting the most bang for your buck and the most difference made by focusing on one thing, I think this is where it's at. And so God bless you all. God bless Ignite Hope. And thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this tonight.
You know, with an organization like Ignite Hope, I think one of my favorite things is they connect with DFACs. You know, to be an organization that's allowed to connect with a government agency like that is just so powerful. The director of Cherokee County is here to share how that's affected them and the partnership and how that's been so powerful. And remember, you have an opportunity to celebrate and partner with us for things like this. Please welcome Director of Cherokee County DFACs, who's partnering with Ignite Hope's Brooke Ford. Thanks, Brooke.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brooke Ford, and I'm the Director for Cherokee County DFACs. I want to take just a moment to highlight the wonderful partnership that Cherokee DFACs has formed with Journey Christian Church and Ignite Hope over the past year. Last fall, they were able to put together an amazing fall festival for Halloween for our staff, our foster children, and foster families. They've also helped with our Secret Santa program, as well as last December, they did a pajama drive for us, which allowed us to be able to provide all of our kids in foster care brand new pajamas at Christmas time. It was so much fun attending one of the Foster Parent Association Christmas events where we were able to give those pajamas out and have the kids put them on and get to have some milk and cookies with Santa. And Journey Christian Church and Ignite Hope were so instrumental in helping us be able to do that. Anytime we've had special requests, they have been there to help us with those. Some examples would be providing luggage or new clothes or winter coats or winter shoes, back to school supplies, just various things that have come up throughout the year. I think the most meaningful thing has just been their unwavering love and support and prayers for our staff, for the work that we do, for our foster children, for our foster families, and just the families in general with Cherokee County. Thank you so much for everything that you do, and I hope that this finds you well and safe, and I can't wait for the next opportunity to work with you all. Thank you.
Wow, man, what a powerful night and what an opportunity we have to celebrate with Ignite Hope. Now, man, this is the highlight for me. We're going to introduce you. You're going to get an opportunity to meet an actual family, the Watsons. We love you, Watsons, who've gone through with Ignite Hope an adoption process that when we started putting this together was months off. And now, I don't even want to spoil that. Wait till you meet the Watsons and celebrate. This is what this is all about, friends. Please welcome my friends and yours, the Watsons.
We are currently in the process of adopting our little daughter, Guadalupe, from Costa Rica. It started about 2 years for us. And going to a trip to Costa Rica, which dynamically just changed me and changed my wife, and we're hoping to get her soon.
Hola, Guadalupe. We love you. We miss you. Te amo, Jackson.
I love you.
Say ciao, Guadalupe.
Lupe.
Hola, Guadalupe. We love you. And also, adios. And also, love you, Guadalupe.
I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you. There is no distance.
And just to show God's love for us, that He has gone through such lengths to bring this little girl into our home, to leave the 99 to go for the one. It's a beautiful picture, a real life hands-on example of God's love for us.
Yes.
Whisper underneath your breath. I hear your SOS, your SOS. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you. I will never stop marching to reach you in the middle of the hardest fight. It's true, I will rescue you. I hear the whisper underneath your breath. I hear you whisper you have no.
Hi, I'm Josh,
I'm Jen.
and we are the Watsons. We are currently in Costa Rica right now. We have the newest member to our family, Eliana, who is our older daughter now that we've adopted. The journey's been hard, and there's more to come. Even getting back home, we don't know if there's going to be a delay or how quick it's going to be. We're hoping that it works in our favor. But just being a part of Ignite Hope as one of the families that they are praying for has been huge for us. I honestly don't know where I would be without having a spiritual body pray and back us in the days that we've had that have been so hard. So thank you guys. We love you. God bless.
Yeah, it's definitely been such a blessing to have people praying for us that know about adoption and know about all the difficulties that arise with adoption, especially international adoption. Our case has been out of the norm because of COVID. We were a week away from getting our daughter back in March when borders hit, so Ignite Hope has been there for us the whole time, praying for open borders, and we've just seen miracle upon miracle happen to even get us here. It's just been a crazy journey, and we're hoping to be home soon. And you think that's this great hurt on your home and everything is great, but then there's still a lot more that has to happen. Assimilating family, getting the siblings together, and learning how to be a new family, and so we are just so very thankful for all of you that have been praying for us. Thank you.
I will rescue you.
Hello and welcome to Ignite Hope's Founder Story. My name is Jeff, and this is my wife Jackie, and we're co-founders of Ignite Hope. As with most God dreams, God began speaking into our story years ago. We understand the critical need for igniting hope in the space of orphan care because of the way God formed our story.
I was born in a third world country. I was born in an orphanage and immediately placed into foster care. 6 weeks later, my family flew down and adopted me in country. And 2.5 years later, we began the process again, bringing home my best friend, my sister Jessica. 30 years later, almost to the day, I became a first-time mama through the gift of domestic adoption. Fast forward another 5 years, and our daughter became a big sister, also through the gifts of fostering and adopting. The first adoption was textbook, but the second adoption brought us to our knees. We experienced the spiritual void that many families experience when they step into this journey. Isolation, self-doubt, a sense of hopelessness. And if it was not for the prayer warriors who stormed heaven's gates on behalf of our son, I absolutely believe that the trajectory of his life and of ours would be different.
Sweetie.
What you doing?
He's soft, huh?
Hey, look, he's found his tongue. Be careful, Missy.
In 2014, we saw the face of the orphan crisis during a mission trip to East Asia to work in a special needs orphanage. This life-changing experience, combined with our own personal story, sparked a desire to fill the spiritual void that we've experienced in this space over and over. We had now seen and experienced most of what the world would never know.
Grab with his hand. Now throw it.
Then something strange happened. People we barely knew were sending us families who were trying to foster and adopt, but had lost hope. So in 2016, we jumped off a cliff as a family and began Ignite Hope as a strategic prayer ministry. Ignite Hope is a bridge ministry seeking to connect the people of God to the most at-risk children of God. We created partnerships, on-ramps, support, and resources that will enable the church to step into orphan care.
Ignite Hope's key distinctive is strategic prayer, and as such, we are dedicated to just training our families how to battle on their knees for their children. We train child placing agencies on how to pray for their families that they serve, be they adoptive, foster, biological, or kinship care. And we are dedicated to helping at-risk kids to see their own worth as a child of God, as a true son or daughter of Father God. And given these hurts and the trials and the trauma that so many of these kids have already experienced, we know this type of work is a kingdom investment of relational equity, of strategic prayer, and of trauma-informed care. The return on investment in ministry is heart change. And when a child comes home, a family is reunified, or a birth family goes from struggling to thriving, we, our team, our board, and you, our stakeholders, have the joy of experiencing how very close hurting children are to the heart of God. To that end, we have established anchor church partnerships, resourcing and supporting the local church in either growing or creating their own adoptive or foster care ministries. We advocate legislatively at the local, state, and national levels for favorable laws, opportunities, and amendments that will give needed supports and structure to the families in this space and for the faith-based ministries who serve them. God has given Ignite Hope incredible favor in the public square, and you will hear during this event that we have established partnerships with local DFACS offices, with YouVersion, the Bible app, and with Focus on the Family. These opportunities that we have for writing, speaking, and discipling have allowed Ignite Hope to just grow in our impact exponentially.
During 2020, we onboarded 7 new families to our signature wraparound service, Hannah's Hope, amended our annual drive-through date night that blessed over 60 individuals, and were able to once again help facilitate Atlanta's Princess for a Day event, ministering to over 200 girls and their caregivers in person for a day of blessing and beauty. As the world changed and face-to-face ministry became more difficult, within 72 hours, Ignite Hope was able to shift our entire ministry platform to digital format, offering 2 different online teaching segments: Ignite Hope Live, a weekly Facebook event, and A Moment for Moms, which Jackie hosted with veteran therapist Nancy Graby.
Since we began our signature wraparound program, Hannah's Hope, in 2016, 100% of the families who've gone through the program have stayed actively engaged in their call to orphan care. 100%. That is just all God and is unheard of. Ignite Hope works preborn to permanency, and we are relentless about our call to rescue at-risk kids from the nightmare of life without family. I know what that feels like firsthand: the loss, the trauma of the orphan spirit. But I also know the comfort and the healing that comes from the good Father who took that mess and has created a message.
What began as a spark is now igniting hope worldwide in more than 19 countries and reaching over 90,000 individuals globally with our devotionals, training, and prayer guides. The call is great, and the need is now. We could not do this kingdom work without you. Thank you for being the spark that ignites hope.
Friends, again, I am so honored just to be a part of celebrating with Ignite Hope. You've met a bunch of people. You've seen some amazing things today, and it just keeps getting better. And you, friends, have an opportunity to connect and celebrate, to catalyze the things that are happening because of Ignite Hope. Thank you for letting me be here and celebrate with you. You know, you heard, I told you I had 7 shirts. I've been able to partner with Jeff and Jackie and celebrate since the beginning. We're friends because of how we met. Tell you a little bit of my story. My left side is paralyzed. I had an injury. I can't use half of my body, but it's okay. I love my life, man. You know, like you do the YMCA and I just do the LOL. You know, I caught a fish. It was this big. I hope you guys are laughing, but if I'm being totally honest, sometimes I feel left out. But I'm all right. They told you I was a comedian, right? Well, comedian's biggest nightmare is to have no audience. But thankfully, we're here for a way bigger cause than me hearing laughter. And thank you for partnering with Ignite Hope. I genuinely only own 7 shirts. That wasn't a joke. Everything I own is in a carry-on bag. I have no house, no apartment. I travel the world, and I love my life. I'm so blessed. And to be able to connect with somebody like Ignite Hope, oh my goodness, I'm blessed. But I get a lot of questions. My motto is live simply, love wastefully. And that's what I try to do, and I would encourage you to do. It's the secret, man, to life, is to live in simply and to love wastefully. And that's definitely what Ignite Hope is doing and giving you an opportunity to partner with tonight. But the simply thing, I've taken it to the extreme. I get a lot of questions. People are like, 7 shirts, that's all you have? What do you do when you go somewhere cold? And I'm like, why would I go anywhere cold? You know, I get, you know, I'm actually wearing my only pair of jeans. Granted, that can be a little awkward at the laundromat. Oh no, sorry for that visual now. Somebody's probably thinking now, oh my gosh, you know, I wonder if his underwear says that too, you know. No, and that's ridiculous. My underwear says October, November, December. All right, I'm just serious. You got to be positive, man. You got to look. People tell me I should look on the bright side. Whatever, I look on the right side. I'll tell you what, I'll say look, you say on the right side. Ready? Look. That's right. You can always look on the right side. Friends, in all our lives, there's going to be obstacles, but I'd suggest to you that every obstacle is an opportunity. That's just a principle. That's just a truth. I don't like that I can't use my left side, but opportunities have come to me because of it and changed my life for the better. These kids and the families that we're dealing with are dealing with obstacles that produce the opportunity of adoption, of foster parent. It's amazing. And you get to celebrate that tonight, man. What an honor. But we're going to have obstacles, and that's the point. We can help with a lot of obstacles tonight. One of my obstacles is that I'm a single guy and I'm not young. It's not easy. I mean, well, granted, I don't have a wife, but I do have a better half. Does that help? Ladies, listen, I think God's greatest creation ever was the woman. Every one of you is beautiful. But you all say the same thing. I just can't find Mr. Right. Really? How hard is that? And then I did meet a girl recently. Don't get excited. I met her online. I mean, think about it. If I can do anything, I can swipe right. That's stupid. Online dating, that's like going into Wendy's thinking your food's going to look like the picture on the menu. I should have known it was an old picture by the Camaro in the background, you know what I mean? But I did. I met this girl. I get to her house. She's like, hi, are you Derek? I said, yes, I am. She goes, can you walk my dog? Okay, that can't be the second question, friends. You know, the second question is like, where are you from, right? You know, how long have you lived here? How did you find lastresort.com? But she was cute, so I said, yeah, I'll walk your dog. And then it gets worse. It was a Chihuahua, right? So I'm stuck walking Taco Bell. And I run into my buddy walking his German Shepherd. And he's like, dude. I'm like, nah, it's not. He goes, man, you want to grab an ice cream? I said, yeah, let me get rid of the dog. I'll be right back. He says, nah, man, I do this all the time. Check this out. These are the people I hang out with. He's got a German Shepherd on a leash, and he just throws on sunglasses. He walks into this ice cream shop and orders ice cream. They give it to him for free. They thought he was blind. I had no idea. Blind people get free ice cream in New York. So I'm outside with Taco Bell. I'm like, no way. Can I get a chocolate shake? Sir, we don't serve people with animals. I was like, dude, it's my seeing eye dog. A Chihuahua is a seeing eye dog. I said, what? They gave me a Chihuahua? I hope you're laughing right now, friends. Humor is so powerful. Humor is a tool that can be used to help us get through everything and to celebrate any obstacle in our life. But tonight, man, what an opportunity we have to celebrate with Ignite Hope. I wanted to tell you a story that, because we have an opportunity to be generous tonight. And when you're generous, friends, it gives you joy. It gives the world joy. It gives the recipient joy. Think about the most generous person you've ever met. There's no way I could know who you're thinking about, but I would bet my car that that person is happy. That's not Derekology. That's just a truth. I'll tell you a story that illustrates this. 6 years ago, I was driving with my sister in Atlanta, actually, up to New York to visit our family with her 4 kids. I just helped them drive up there in the minivan. It was great. I'm not a martyr. I'm just Uncle Derek, and it was awesome. 4 o'clock in the morning, we get the kids out of bed, and we're driving up there. They start waking up and they're hungry, and they said, can we have cereal? So my sister, who's awesome, goes, yeah, let's have a cereal picnic. And I'm like, cereal picnic? This is going to be awesome. We get off the exit, and the only thing there is a Dollar General, right? And it's not one of the good ones. So we're like, but Uncle Derek said cereal picnic. So I go in there, and they wanted Fruity Pebbles. They don't have Fruity Pebbles. You know what they had? Fruity Bites. I know, look at that, Fruity Bites. That's the actual box of cereal that I purchased. It sounds like something you get in the Amazon. I got the Fruity Bites. Paper bowls and a milk. We go outside to the picnic tables, but there's no picnic tables. So I'm Uncle Derek. We're going to do this. Meet Charlie. This is my nephew. I know, here's Kelly. Now, before you call Child Protective Services, I ask you to look at the smiles on their faces. Here's me. Look at my sister at this point is like, no more pictures, Derek. But we're having a blast. And the point is, we're loving life, having our cereal picnic. What I didn't know is you can see that red van. When that van pulls up, parks right in the front, and this sweet lady gets out, and I'm going to guess she's 75 years old. She walks up to the front of the Dollar General, and she gives us money. Oh my goodness. She puts money in my sister's hand, and she goes, it's okay, I'm your friend. My name's Alice. And she won't let go. And my poor sister, who I promise you has more money than Alice, is trying to tell her, but Alice won't let go. It's okay, I'm your friend. So I'm the big brother, I'm going to fix it. I go over there and I'm going to tell her, that thank you, but I get 5 feet away and milk is pouring out of my nose. So needless to say, we kept the money. Sweet Alice chose to be generous. Here's what happens, man. When you choose, and you have an incredible opportunity to be generous today, when you choose to be generous, it gives you joy. It gives the recipient joy, and it will give the world joy. So do you think it made Alice happy to help this homeless family? I guarantee it did. Do you think it made us happy? Oh my goodness. My sister and I, for 300 miles, we're in tears. We're like, how can we put this on Facebook? And we're having so much. And it gives the world joy. So we get to Pennsylvania, the next stop, and the kids are like, what's so funny? They didn't even know, right? And we tell them. And then as a family, we decided, check this out, to give that money to a guy in Pennsylvania that really needed it. We think. I mean, maybe he's making a video in Harrisburg tonight, like this crazy family in pajamas. I don't know. But the point is, man, when you choose to be generous, it gives you joy. I call it selfish generosity. It gives you joy. It gives the recipient joy, and it can give the world joy. Alice taught me that. I love that story. And friends, we have an opportunity to connect tonight with an amazing organization that's serving children and families and changing lives. Thank you, Ignite Hope.
Hey, I'm Jackie Jackson, CEO of Ignite Hope. I would love to share with you some thoughts on why it is that Ignite Hope does what we do. So just close your eyes for a moment, and I'd like you to just picture this. Tonight in America, there's a little child trying to go to sleep, in a room he's never seen, in a house filled with people he does not know. Tomorrow, he'll look like any typical kid, heading off to school with a bag slung over his shoulder, a small backpack, one that last night held all of his worldly belongings. Just a small pack, but carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. Tomorrow in America, a baby girl will be taken into care. She might have older siblings. Maybe she'll get to see them again, but maybe she won't. The voices and the smells that she knows are no longer there. All her senses are telling her something is missing, something has changed. But she has no voice, and all she can do is cry. Across the ocean, there's a group of children huddling together for warmth and protection needed in equal measure. Food would be nice, but it's a luxury right now. They're living in poverty, living without a parent's care. They are living without hope. Tonight on our watch, there is a world of hurting children, and some may live on your own street. Some may be in your kid's classroom, and some may drive by your church on their way to yet another placement. This year has brought uncertainty and anxiety and unknown into every one of our homes in different ways. We have spent more time in reflection, more time at home, but not every kid was safer at home. COVID-19 has increased the risk these kids face exponentially. Ignite Hope is working right now to prepare for the 40% increase of kids who will be brought into care nationally beginning 2021. This is projected by industry experts. The need is real, and the need is now. The prevailing emotion is hopelessness, but it does not have to be this way. When the people of God respond to the call of God, we bring the hope of God to those who need it most. By supporting Ignite Hope as a monthly donor, a dad, $1 a day donor, a corporate sponsor, or even a champion for children at the $5,000 or more level a year, your gift is not just a gift to Ignite Hope. It is a gift through Ignite Hope, making a direct kingdom impact on behalf of at-risk kids and their families. You are the spark that ignites hope. Thank you.
Hey guys, thank you so much for attending our event. I actually had to step outside because there's, now the dog's outside. I had to step outside because there's 10 kids in the basement yelling and screaming, and y'all wouldn't be able to hear me. So again, thank you so much. I really hope you guys enjoyed. It's me, Jelly Bean. Good grief. Can't get away from the noise from anywhere. Wow. Anyway, hopefully you can still hear me. Thank you guys so much for attending tonight, for joining us for this. It really means a lot to us that you guys hung out and had a good time. I was watching you guys on the screen, laughing and enjoying yourselves. I just hope and pray that God's put it on you guys' heart to scan the code or go to the website and give, because this is generally where we get about 40% of our income for the year, to be able to keep going forward. It's been a hard year, obviously, and it's been a hard year for everybody, and we know that. And it's going to be probably a little bit more difficult in going into the next year as well, in the light of foster kids and kids in care. And we want to be there to help them. And we thank you guys so much. And on behalf of my wife, who's upstairs entertaining, we thank you so much. And you guys have a wonderful night. I'll be sending out the video. You guys please share it with your friends, host another party, play the video, do whatever. Just please share the message and be thinking about us when you guys are feeling generous. Thank you so much, and y'all have a wonderful night. And Lord, I just pray that this time with friends was blessed, and that it was enjoyable, and that this made an impact on people's hearts and moved them towards caring for orphans and caring for kids in care, and supporting families who are doing that too. And obviously it is a chaotic life sometimes, so that's why you need a lot of prayer. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, y'all have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.